Well, hello there, everybody. Drae here, and welcome back to my little farm in Hydroneer. Today, we are going to get out and hopefully build a factory for this farm. I would like to automatically sort all the vegetables that I get into their own unique areas, and obviously, we want to get into some cooking today as well. So I have a few good ideas for this. I also have an idea for my seed producer. I might have figured out a fix. I forgot that there is an attacher that can dice vegetables. So I'm thinking, if you did miss the last episode, we were having some major issues getting carrots into this seed making machine. But yes, if we try the dicer here, let's see if that is all we need to hopefully not have to deal with seeds anymore, or the seed issues that we've been having at least. All right, so let's try this out. And now that we're dicing them, I don't even know if dice things give seeds. Yes, they do. I don't want to do too many because obviously we don't need that many seeds, but this is fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so that's literally all I needed was the dicer here. I am not missing any of these, as you can see, and that is more than enough seeds for right now. All right, so that's good. We addressed the one issue we had in the first episode, and I have seemed to have fixed that. So now seeds should be not much of a problem at all. If we can just pour these into this, that would be nice. Okay, and we'll be definitely expanding our farm out today as well. As you can see, with my first pass, I actually had pretty much all the seeds that I needed in this thing to fill it. I wish it told me how many seeds of each I had in the machine, because it's kind of confusing. Now, looking around, I still have some dry issues. I actually added an extra line here, too, off recording. I don't know why some of these are just not working. Maybe the water isn't spread out enough. I don't know. Or it's spread out too far. I'm not too worried about it. We're just going to delete anyone that doesn't grow as per usual. And I do want to add some more lines today. I really screwed up the angle of these lines though, didn't I? Okay, so I added a few more lines. I'm also going to start planting the other 4 types of crops we can grow. There's also a bunch of cosmetic flowers we can grow as well, but I don't think you use those for cooking. I'm more interested in anything that we can actually do to do these quests. Hopefully we can start doing those quests today. So yeah, we should be able to get jobs. And well, I need to start collecting all the types of crops. So hopefully we can turn these into seeds so we can get more and more of every crop type. But yeah, there's broccoli. I believe we have onions, beets, or beetroot, coarse corn. So yeah, there's a little bit of everything. All right, so as those new crops grow, I'm gonna start doing the piping for my actual factory part. So I want to essentially combine, all my drop-off points right here. So I'm going to have this one as a drop-off point to make a little bit of seed so I can simply just drive ahead. And then I might even do 3 conveyors here to make it easier to aim, going into a sorting factory. So yeah, we are going to sort all these the same way we did with, you know, the gold and everything. I have a sorter somewhere here with these sorting machines. So these turn right. So essentially we should be able to do a straight line here, sorting them, going down, and then refining them even more with the chopper as well as the veg stacker. So then I should be able to automate and have all my vegetables separated into stacks. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to automate cooking because it seems to be a manual process utilizing the stove. Unless I could put these maybe in a conveyor belt. It doesn't look like that's going to work though, but I don't mind manually doing the cooking because we're doing it for quests anyways, and it's not a lot of cooking. Basically, you're doing, I believe, 1 meal per quest. So yeah, that I don't think is going to be able to be automated. All right, so here's my basic idea for the drop-off point, where, as I said, I wanted to have a wider drop-off area just to make it easier, because that harvester is actually pretty hard to drive. So yeah, we're going to have this 3 wide, and they're all going to meet in the middle here. This is just to make my life easier. So I actually, oh yeah, I will need one there. What am I saying? So we're gonna have to put a conveyor here. This is kind of insane. I've never had a conveyor this thick before. But yeah, essentially what we want to do is have everything meet here. I should have, yes, I got corks right here. I'm gonna plug those, obviously, because those ones are gonna be done there. We do not need to extend these pipes any further, so there we go. And this is going to be our main manufacturing lane. So I just need ones that go to the left and right. I believe I have some of those basic ones somewhere. Okay, there's one. Which one's this? All right, so this one can go up here. And yeah, essentially that should hopefully drop simply back down, and then we'll put a centerer right here. But yeah, we just need to have this quite long, and we're going to put the splitters on that with every vegetable on each So then we'll have lanes going to the right here, actually doing the manufacturing. I still need to go get a lot more resources, though. There's the other one. But yeah, at least I got the entrance done. So this should work on paper, and everything will go down this. Okay, so a little bit of piping later, and I believe this might actually be able to be very compact, which should be nice because I don't need to really walk around here, assuming nothing breaks down. So I'm just debating if I want one dicer or one dicer on each lane. So 6 dicers total. I think I'm gonna try with one just on the main pathway here. So we'll center it, dice it, and now we can get to the fun stuff. I guess we actually don't need these. We might split them slightly. So I think I'm gonna have one in between every pathway. So we are gonna have to add a lot to the end here, but currently we only have 2. So this is perfect. We'll be able to put 2 right here. And hopefully these turn the right way. I didn't even think about that, but yes, they do. So now we just gotta get diced vegetables, put them up top, and now we can have a lane going this way. We're gonna turn these to T-pipes as well. I think just to play it safe, I've played this game enough to know that if you have things on the side of conveyors, things tend to break. I'm gonna put centerers right here, and I don't think there's another process, so I think all we need now is this at the end, and this has a pipe of its own. So there we go. So now it should just directly go in there, and I can just grab it. I actually don't even know how these things work. I probably should have tried them first. All right, so I'm gonna throw a tomato on here, and let's just see if these things work. I just need to dice a tomato to put it up top anyways. But yeah, these should just simply drop down. Just makes my life easier when it comes to aiming. It slices it. Now it's not going to go anywhere because I didn't tell it to. But now that we have that, we can drop that up here. And then if we throw another tomato on, that should hopefully be auto-stacked. And yes, indeed, it goes into the middle. Beautiful. Is that right? I don't know what this thing does. I think we're gonna need a few more tomatoes to find out. All right, I think I have a few. Yeah, we got a few tomatoes and whatnot in here, so we're just gonna drop them off. Obviously, the carrots are going to go to the end of the line. Let's actually maybe set up that line now because I don't want to make too much of a mess. I just wanted to make sure, is this thing working? Okay, so yeah, it just literally stacks them. And I hope that doesn't get much bigger. But yeah, I think that's all we need. And now that we have carrots, we can set up the next lane. Okay, and a little bit of pipe laying later. I think I got everything. Just got to get this final sorter. Now, nothing should go out the back end. But I guess that'll be a good tester to see if this system is working or not. Now we just need to... I accidentally plugged these. I forgot that we have to attach these things to the sorters or the stackers, whatever they're called. But yes, now we have 6 lanes. We just need to get the sliced vegetables now to put on said lanes. So this should be how big my factory is going to be. It's actually quite small. I mean, I've built much bigger things in this game. I'm just curious to see how efficient it is. So we'll drop the carrots on here since we got those. And let's go harvest. Our things should be definitely grown by now. I've been doing this for a while. Just gonna do a quick harvest of all these new crops. So there we go. All the good stuff going through. We'll leave those for a second here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Being that I need seeds for the new crops, I think I'm gonna do seeds first. These things grow really quickly, actually. Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm actually stuck. I think I might need to do like a flat platform for my actual harvester. Thankfully, isn't there a stuck button, or did they get rid of that? Unstuck. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I just want to get some seeds first. A little bit of everything, because we're going to need obviously a lot more seeds. Now I'm going to drop the rest of this onto this. Okay, so it does look like if it goes in the middle of the conveyor, we could have issues there. I do have a magnet tool, so I don't think I can fix that even if I wanted to. Oh my god, this strafing issue. I really hope they fix this harvester because this can't be intended. But yeah, it's doable. It's not perfect though. But yeah, we're gonna try and throw these through here. Obviously, only the carrots and the tomatoes are going to work right now, but I just want to make sure everything is good. All right, that's all of it gone. And we have carrots. I get what the why did what? What are you guys doing? Oh god. Oh no. All right, well, these things are working. I didn't expect these conveyors to even take anything. We got friggin' vegetables flying everywhere for some reason. But yeah, I didn't expect these side conveyors to work right now. Hopefully next time that goes a bit better. So we got beetroot. What is... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I need to lock these things. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Ah, onions right at the end. The only ones that made it to the end for whatever reason. Okay, now we just got to clean these things out of the random things. We may as well just turn these into seeds again. The more seeds we have, the better. All right, but now we got a bunch of mixed seeds, so that's fantastic. All of them made it into. That felt really good. So now I'm just going to plant these things so we actually get a bunch of different types of crops. Again, this thing seems to be broken, though. Why am I stuck? What am I stuck on? I mean, I do have to clean up this place, that's for sure. I hope it's not fully broken. I feel like I should maybe buy another one of these. I don't know if mine's glitched or the actual unit is glitched. All right, we still got all the... Oh, I didn't even realize I had a horn. That was cool. How do I lower this thing? Right mouse button. There we go. But yeah, we still have a harvest of a crap load of corn and tomatoes. And this thing's just fantastic because we automatically plant as well. So... farming should be pretty easy now. We got the base thing set up. We just got to figure out cooking now. Okay, there we go. We'll drop some more off. Try and align this right, but it doesn't really matter because they all go to the same conveyor. And this should be a good first stress test to see if that chopper can keep up. Looks like it's doing totally fine. Curious to see how big these slices get, though. There's got to be a max size because they are definitely getting bigger. There we go. I mean, I had a huge harvest. Jeez. I can't wait to see this when they're all going down. But yeah, with just carrots and tomatoes, this is doing totally fine. I can't believe how many I had. Oh my God. God, it won't stop. I've seriously been here for like a minute at least. This is insane. I'm going to have more than enough carrots and tomatoes. And I think my first quest is for tomatoes. So I think we'll go try and grab that quest now to figure out how cooking works. Well, we will once this thing freaking empties. Oh my God. There we go. We finally did it. I'm gonna fix that final little corn piece as well. And it worked perfectly. We didn't have any screw-ups. Oh, I also forgot to put the centering conveyors onto these, but I don't think we're gonna need them, honestly. So it looks like that's probably the max size. Pretty big, but it's not going to glitch out or anything like that. All right, so let's go get a quest. All right, and I believe... where was that guy? He was right here, wasn't he? Wasn't there a quest giver here? Oh, you have a quest for me. Okay, I'll just take yours then. I guess these people do actually wander. All right, so you can actually take their scroll. I need to make a soup bowl of 2 cut tomatoes. I hope you want more than 2 because I don't know how to unstack my tomatoes. And with that, we get 8 Farm Guild tokens. Now, I should also mention, I don't think I did in the last episode, I am playing the creative mode right now, so that's why I was able to buy everything. How you actually earn these items is by getting farm tokens from these quests. I've played this game enough in hard mode to the point where I have no interest in doing that. So yeah, the great thing about this game is there is creative mode, hence why I'm flying around like crazy. And I didn't actually need money or I guess guild tokens, farm guild tokens to buy all this machinery and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just having fun. Some of you were a little upset about that, but yeah, I have no interest in grinding out this game. All right, but yeah, we need soup bowls, so let's go get some of those. I don't think I bought any of those yet. Okay, so we got some bowls. This shouldn't be too hard. I think you just literally cook it. So if we go over, I will set up a cooking station sooner or later, but for right now, I'm just going to do placeholder. Where's my actual stove? Okay, so it's right here. So yeah, we'll just have a cooking station right here for the time being. I think what you have to do is simply put this on this, and it's kind of like melting iron. Do I need water? I probably need water, right? All right, and hopefully you're fine with more than 2 tomatoes because we have about 50 here, but we just put that in there. Yep. And I think we're done. So now we actually need to pour the pot into the bowl, which is kind of confusing. I thought it'd be vice versa. But no, there we go. So this is tomato soup. Definitely more than the tomatoes that we need. Do I need to bring both of these? Let's head back and see if I can submit this quest. Hello, Louise. I have your soup here. What do I do? Just give it to you? There. Oh my God, she actually drinks it. Oh, that's aggressive. I get my bowl back. That's great. And my first legit payment. How exciting. Look at my happy customer running away. Okay, so I bought a lot of bowls thinking I'd lose them, but I guess they do give them back, so you only need a few. Why do I have a bomb here? I have so much crap going on in this game. We have our automated fishery. Oh, yeah, that's just my easy way to turn it off. I was like, why is there a pipe missing? I mean, I wonder if there is going to be some meals that require fish as well. That would be pretty cool, actually. Well, I've flown through the whole map, and I cannot for the life of me find another quest giver. So doing this naturally would be a nightmare because you only get 8 tokens each. I'm assuming the more complex the soup, the more you get. But just trying to find the quest is slightly annoying, if I'm honest. It is nice to see that we have people in this game, but there should be like a designated zone where you can pick up quests. You just have to explore and find them. Oh, there we go. I finally found one. It's looking out into the ocean. Hello. Please give me something harder to do. What do you want? 5 cut tomatoes? Tomatoes again. All right, well, that's fine. I'm sure we'll get 5 tomatoes. Okay, problem. All those seeds that I threw in the harvester seem to have vanished. Like, we got a couple crops here, as you can see, but these, I mean, there's nothing over here. I mean, we dropped off a lot of seeds. I just tried to go over it again to see if it was stuck or something, but no, it is not planting any more plants. So what I'm thinking is happening is there's a limit to how many seeds can be stored, and I stored a crap load of carrots and tomatoes in here to the point where I filled it up and it just kind of ate the rest of the seeds. That's my assumption. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but what I might need to do is actually organize my seeds as well, which we could essentially just do the same thing we did over here, but with seed sorting on this side. So yeah, I actually built too close to the edge of my claim. Because what I was originally going to do, this one's actually still on there because I was confused. But yeah, I was going to make them go this way and then dig down here. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm trying to dig and I can't. It's at the edge of my claim. I actually can't dig here. And I need to go in the ground because these need to be gravity fed. So essentially, I'm just going to have these tight corridors here that will allow me to still do this. And I kind of got to get crafty with the piping. But this should work. So now I can use the opposite conveyor here going to the right, the same ones we are using over there. I actually have a few more right here. This is a mess. I know. I have to fix this later. All right. But yeah, now we just simply go to the right, do straight conveyors here. Could have a lot around. And same idea as this lane. We just got to put the vegetables up top, and then we can have them all separated into their own unique baskets down here. We already saw that this works. And it's already chopping. So yeah, all I need now is to do this 6 times, making my way downwards here. And then all my seeds will be fully separated so I can load the harvester up right to get an equal amount of vegetables. So 1, 2, 3, there's 2, 1, 2, 3, there's 3, 1, 2, 3, there's 4, 1, 2. We're screwed. There's no way, because I need to dig into the ground. I really wish I thought of this before I built this whole system. Well, that was a lot more work than expected, but I think I made it work. We just wrapped around the side because, yeah, I ran out of space, unfortunately. But we have now everything we need to separate all the seeds into 6 different areas. We just got to fill in these areas with foundations and do a little bit more mining. Only thing I'm worried about is none of these have the centralizer hooks, only because I would need an extra conveyor to get those on here. So I'm risking it by not putting those on. This would have been way bigger if I had to do that as well, though. I think we should be okay. We might have to throw a funnel in there, worst case. But yeah, let's just test this thing out. So I'm going to add some foundations and finish this thing up. All right, let's see if it really works with a true test, though. So we're just going to harvest the little that I have right here. It's most of the vegetables, at least. Might have to go buy some more broccoli seeds. Again, I don't know where the hell my seeds went. It like ate them. The great thing now is now that my seeds are totally separated, I could actually do specific crops if I wanted to, because I can fill this thing with all of one seed. So that adds even more to this farming if I did want it to be. Right now, we just need a lot more seeds, so I'm not going to put anything on the dicing conveyor. We're going to go right to the seed conveyor and see if this thing works. There we go. We will drop off. I do have a bit of broccoli. Good to see. I love that. Yeah, I can do both systems simultaneously here. This is probably the best idea, is combining these together. But yeah, as you can see, it looks like it is working quite well. That is all my vegetables right now, so a small harvest. I am now stuck in my conveyor. Great. But yes, it is working perfectly. We got all the broccoli going down here. This is so cool to watch. I freaking love this thing. Why did you go... Wait. Oh, that's tomatoes. Okay, so tomatoes and beets look like to be exactly the same almost. But yeah, it doesn't look like we need these centered things. Let's see. Did it miss any? No. Now we have separated seeds. That is so freaking cool. I mean, the irony is the majority of this system is now just a seed maker more than the dicer. But yeah, now we have a true vegetable factory. Oh, great. I'm still really good at breaking this thing. I just wanted to throw away all my junk. Where the hell am I? Okay, you know what? What is going on? How did I... All right. Take me to the scrapyard. This is definitely not the scrapyard. Oh my god, what the frick is going on? Maybe I put a little too much in the back. Yeah, I was just cleaning up as I was waiting for my crops to grow. And this is what happens when I jumped in. Well, oh god, even unsticking it is breaking it. Okay, just let it be. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Yep. Totally normal. Okay, this is just gonna be our lives now. Don't worry about that later. I gotta walk home now.
Those Panclan brothers are
Every now and then it just flies by. It's never gonna stop. This is actually kind of hilarious. There it comes again. I don't get it. It's like a bouncy ball, man. All right, well, as I was saying, look at how clean it is now. There's still a little bit I have to put away, but I did actually build my very basic kitchen for the time being. I even got my included water, what's that thing called? Sinks. That's what they're called. So yeah, I got my sink, I got my cookery. It's so much cleaner in here now. Let's actually are we ready to harvest? Actually, I don't think we're ready yet. Wow. So yeah, tomatoes grow really quickly, but these more complex crops actually do take a long time. All right, well, we won't have a very big harvest, but let's kind of mix it up here and do how I intended this to work. So we want the majority going through the vegetable system. Yeah, we just have, unfortunately, carrots and tomatoes. But yeah, now we can do both systems at the same time. And obviously, when we get more of the more complex crops growing, all these things should work. I am super happy with this factory. This is what I wanted to do from the start. And I think it came out quite well, all things considered. Just kind of had to get crafty with this side area here. But yeah, it seems to be working just fine, as you can see. And yeah, we have pretty much automated farming to the best that we can. Would love to figure out a way to automate cooking. That's the only thing we really need to do now. But I think this is more than enough for this episode, guys. In the next episode, I might want to actually enclose this. The only other thing I kind of want to do is bring my hydro pipe to refuel my trucks actually over to what will be a garage if you guys do enjoy watching this. So yeah, now it's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, overall, it's going really well aside from my rogue dump truck. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying a little more Hydroneer. It's nice to see that this game is still being updated. And yeah, it's no longer just a mining game. It's all about farming now. As always, guys, thanks for watching and liking, and I'll see you in the next one.